I recently received a review copy of Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 by THQ Nordic. This is a sequel to the incredibly underwhelming Monster Jam Steel Titans that was released in 2019. Sad to say, this one has not improved on much from the original. With 5 Monster Jam worlds and 38 of the greatest trucks in Monster Jam history, on paper, this should be fun. But fun seems to be a big part of what's missing from this. First, let's talk about the good things. The driving is pretty well done, featuring dual axle steering, which makes controlling the trucks fun. The graphics are fine, they're a little cartoony and the open worlds have their fair share of pop-in, but overall they're enjoyable to drive through. And for me, driving through the large Monster Jam worlds was the best part of this game. There are a bunch of different race modes, but without a doubt, the best ones are where you race back and forth through the world, creating your own path and overcoming the terrain. The alternatives are simple and boring track races where you race against some of the worst AI ever put in a racing game. In addition, the game has stadium competitions, like the ones you'd see at a monster truck show when you were a kid. These are some of the most boring and unimaginative things in the game. As you go through and complete these races and objectives, you unlock different monster trucks and level up the ones that you have. I enjoyed seeing what new trucks I'd get, but leveling them didn't feel any different. So I just played the one that looked the best. There's no customizing the vehicles and any damage received is only cosmetic. Speaking of damage, this leads me to another point that annoyed me. While driving through the worlds, there are many things your car can drive right through, and other times you get stopped in your tracks by bumping something that looks completely crushable. Throughout my time with the game, I encountered enough of these little issues to affect my enjoyment of it. What started as an open world racing game with potential, within hours became a frustrating, empty, and tedious journey to unlock all the trucks. And without much of a difference in their performance, that journey felt pointless. Ultimately, Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 is a mediocre game with a bunch of glaring problems. The main one being its lack of fun. Alright, that's it for this review in 2. Thank you so much for listening. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If you've played this game, I'd love to hear your take on it as well. So, thank you again. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.